Okay, hi Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and do a general message for my Virgos that are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I was going to say Scorpio. A Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, okay? Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is well, okay? Now, cross-watcher, if you're in here, feel free to flip the roles if you're dealing with a Virgo. And also, Virgos, like I said, this is a general message, so the water sign could be anybody to you, okay? Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos that are dealing with a water sign? Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio? What is the strongest energy here? One more shuffle. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. And going forward. All right, so we do have a card coming out in the reverse. For some of you, this could be someone that you're married to with commitment. I also heard engaged. But let's see. Someone here could also be dealing with someone who's already involved with another person. Oh, so the card coming out for Virgos dealing with a water sign, you have pregnancy. And it says someone is expecting. And then coming in the reverse, though. In the upright, it says give it time. It says everything in divine timing. It says let things flow. So I'll see why it's coming in the reverse, right? This could be telling me that, hey, someone isn't waiting around for another person anymore. They're not giving someone a second chance, right? Or this could also be telling me here with this pregnancy that maybe someone rushed into something without thinking. So show me more. Virgo's dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It's interesting. Maybe this is a warning because it's making me think of the... Was it a general message yesterday? It was a weekly message, right? There's a baby coming. But show me what this is. Why is pregnancy here? Okay, so yeah, it's interesting because, I mean, for me, dreaming about fishes can talk about pregnancy for me. And then you have the fish card. But the card also talks about finances. It talks about wealth and abundance, okay? The pregnancy card as well could maybe talk about, right? It's like that Empress energy. This could talk about giving birth to something. It could be a business, right? But show me more. This water sign could be someone that maybe you work with. Or worked with. Why is give it time in the reverse? You got the garden, the key. It's making me feel like some sort of, almost like somebody having the key to unlock a brand new door, a brand new chapter, right? So maybe this is why this is here. Yeah, with the stork and the snake. Now, the stork represents pregnancy as well for me, right? Which is one of the reasons why that energy came up for me yesterday here. But with it attached to the snake talks about deception here, cheating, seduction, someone who is not trustworthy. So I don't know what this pregnancy energy is, okay? I don't know if this is going to turn out well for someone in terms of... Let me get the tarot cards. Can I get one card for... Give it time in the reverse? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Yes, I don't know. The letter. This talks about communication, information, documents, news. Yeah, I don't know. I just heard dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the tower. Oh, what's going on? Do you know what this is making me feel like? This is making me feel like I could be talking to a masculine, right? But this is almost making me feel like almost like a masculine getting trapped into a situation here where maybe, you know, he would have been kind of like anchored to a feminine energy because of a child here. You know, maybe even someone told somebody about a pregnancy and it's made a masculine kind of think to themselves, you know what, it's time for me to settle down. But the Tower and the Fox, yeah, and I just parted the deck on the Rider, which is like the Knight of Wands, which talks about someone who is a player, a cheater, someone who likes to explore their options. What's going on? Spirit, show me more. What is this pregnancy with the fish? Virgo's dealing with a water sign. Ten of Swords with the King of Wands. Ten of Swords talks about painful endings. Talks about betrayal, loss, failure. Spirit, what is this? Because I really don't want to be the bearer of bad news. The Five of Cups. Again, this energy of somebody crying over spilt milk because they find out something here. And you know, it's that energy again of like I said, you know, someone here having to accept something, but it's painful, it hurts. Five of Cups can talk about an energy of maybe setback as well, right? Someone may feel like a certain situation has delayed them. Someone may feel like they wasted time. Time that you cannot get back. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Show me. Why is the pregnancy and the fish here? So you have the Hierophant coming out. Like I said, I don't know if this was a marriage here. I don't know if someone here, like I said, maybe committed to someone because they thought it was the right thing to do, right? The Hierophant can talk about tradition. Someone here may have felt like they really trusted somebody. And then you have this Star card and the Tower. So someone definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. But I feel like someone had hope in a situation and it just looks like it has just come crashing down. What's this Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah, the Six of Wands. What's the Hierophant and the Six of Wands? It's almost like someone was really celebrating. This could have been so... This could have even gotten to a point where whatever this is, right? Again, for some of you, it might not necessarily have to be about a pregnancy. I did see the Eight of Pentacles as well, right? But the Eight of Pentacles, even though it talks about an energy of mastering something, it really talks about someone who's really focused on something and who is putting a lot of time and energy, maybe even finances into something here. But this is making me feel like someone made something public. What is the Hierophant and the Six of Wands? The Seven of Wands in the reverse. You see, the Seven of Wands, yeah, there's that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, it talks about, you know, someone who is not going to fight for something anymore, right? It's almost like I feel like someone here put another person almost on a pedestal. Seven of Wands in the reverse, it talks about giving up. It talks about something here is destroyed, right? The confidence has been destroyed. The trust has been destroyed. A certain situation has left another person in doubt, questioning themselves, questioning the situation. There's a lot of questions going on. What is this Star card? It's almost like someone here was kind of feeling like, you know, a certain situation was going to give them a purpose. Is that, I don't know. Okay. You have the High Priestess with the Star. Okay. So I don't know if someone here went to like a reader, like a tarot reader here, right? With the Star and the High Priestess. This definitely could be the energy of a healer. What is the Star and the High Priestess? I'm hearing something about a fortune teller. What is the Star and the High Priestess? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Someone here may have went to someone that does this for work, right? Someone here is a very good High Priestess or healer, or they have very strong intuition. You know, it's that energy of a star seed here, indigo child. This is someone's purpose, divine purpose. But why is this energy here? Three of Wands. It's almost like someone may have got some sort of advice or someone told them something, but it's almost like somebody took a leap of faith anyway. Why is the Star, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles here? Virgo's dealing with a water sign. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. I feel like someone ignored something and they went ahead anyway. It's almost like an energy of ignoring divine guidance. Definitely an energy of juggling here. What's this Tower, Spirit? So this, you know, whatever this Tower is, right? Like I said, it feels like something here was painful, right? Upsetting. The Tower, it always comes in when somebody ignores the warnings, right? Because there's always a warning before the storm here. And it's just like the energy of the Temperance. But the Tower comes in when Spirit sees that someone is ignoring something and they know that what they are continuing to invest in is not good for them. It's not built on a solid foundation. So yes, the Tower talks about change and upheaval, and it can talk about chaos, right? And things being torn down in a very destructive way here. Because the Tower is, like I said, it's fire energy, it's Mars energy. What is the Tower? Why is it here? Yeah, something may have happened real quick with the Eight of Wands. What is the Tower? The Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. This makes a Seven of Cups energy. I feel like someone made some sort of proposal or they pursued something with someone. Again, I don't know if it's because of children here with the Six of Cups energy. Or because, you know, like I said, maybe someone here... It's also... There's a lot of energy here, Virgos. There's also an energy here where somebody wanted to do something the right way. So let's say that someone didn't have a great childhood, right? Like I said, it's almost like whatever this situation was, someone here felt like it was giving them some sort of purpose. It's almost like somebody in some sort of a way wanted to recreate their childhood, but in a better way. You know when people have that saying and they say, oh, I want to give my child what I didn't have, kind of a thing. It kind of feels a little bit like that. But the Six of Cups with the Knight of Cups, that makes a Seven of Cups, and that can talk about confusion and illusions here. Yes, it's almost like after some sort of truth comes out, someone is not going to really know what to do. Hangman energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Spirit, what is it? What is the give it time with the letter? Virgo's dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Someone definitely could have done something for the sake of money, gain. That was the Four of Swords. You have a Queen of Cups coming out in the reverse with the Eight of Swords. So you could have been dealing with a feminine energy that was maybe codependent. This can sometimes talk about someone who is over emotional. Someone who lacks like self-care, self-love. It's also a very obsessive energy. It talks about jealousy, okay? And it can also definitely talk about somebody being unfaithful here. This is someone who has some sort of insecurities, but show me more. You have the Lovers on the Six of Wands. The Lovers on the Six of Wands. You may have showed this person off, like I said, to the public, right? You may have even introduced them to family, friends, whatever. For someone else, I'm also picking up that someone here may find out that somebody does some sort of... It makes me think, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it makes me think of almost like an OnlyFans. Show me more. What's the Eight of Swords? Because this talks about a mental prison. It talks about someone who is in a very much a negative state of mind, okay? What is the Eight of Swords? This can also be someone who has some sort of a victim mentality. Coming out sideways is a blockage. Is the Queen of Wands. Show me more. Did land on that Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you could be dealing with someone who's very beautiful on the outside, right? They may be very attractive with this Queen of Wands energy, but it kind of feels like what they look like on the outside doesn't match what's on the inside, right? Because I feel like with the Queen of Wands coming out sideways, right? Like I said, any card that comes out sideways for me is a blockage. Queen of Wands, she talks about confidence. She talks about someone who has courage. She talks about someone who doesn't underestimate themselves. It talks about someone who is, you know, independent. They're very focused. They're very driven kind of energy. I just feel like this person, unless that's what this person is in their head about, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, right? What is this? The Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about seeing the bigger picture of a situation. What's the Three of Wands? Because someone could be making some sort of plans to move forward, right? Maybe they're in that energy of deciding. Someone could be trying to make some plans to move forward. Look, Six of Swords. That is moving forward. That's moving to calmer waters here. So I don't know if this is a water sign where maybe they're afraid that you would move forward and have some sort of victory or success somewhere else here. What's the Three of Wands? Especially if this Queen of Cups in the reverse feels like you're watching someone else, or you have your eye on someone else, or someone else has caught your interest. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups. Is this someone who's worried that someone will go and have love somewhere else or find self-love? Yeah, okay. This is someone who's worried that you move on and do better than them, because I'm hearing anything you can do, I can do better. So is this like a copycat, or is like a doppelganger energy, like an impersonator? Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. What's this Queen of Cups in the reverse? Thank you, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with a water sign. All coming out sideways. You have the Hermit, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Swords. This is someone who's trying to block you. Or this is someone where, for some reason, they have you in your head where you're at a stalemate. Two of Swords talks about someone who has a real difficult decision to make. Now, maybe it's difficult for you to make the decision because this person comes across as very unstable and codependent. But the Two of Swords talks about stagnation. And look at that, the Ten of Pentacles with the Hermit. What is it that they don't want you to go towards? Is it the fact they don't want you to go towards some sort of security, financial wealth, stability? This can talk about building a legacy. Or is this someone that just doesn't want you to leave with the money? I don't know. Now, again, the Pentacles can represent time, okay? So, like I said, this may have been someone that maybe you're married to. Maybe you've been with them for a long time, okay? King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. With the Ace of Wands and the Judgment. I don't know. Someone here is trying to make up their mind about some sort of new beginning, about taking some sort of action. I don't know. Spirit is saying, hey, listen, someone may not need to follow their heart. But the Sun card with the Ten of Swords, with the Strength card, there is definitely something here about a child. And there's some sort of betrayal attached to that, okay? And Spirit is saying that someone's going to have to pull on their inner strength when they receive this information. So 2 cards for this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Give me a clear message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, which landed on that fish, okay? So again, I don't know if this is someone who wanted something to turn in their favor, or this is a cycle that is coming to some sort of completion. The Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck. It also talks about the cycles of life here, right? It's almost like an energy where it's a turning point. So if this is something that is destined to end, then that is just what it's going to do, right? It doesn't matter how hard somebody fights against this with the Tower out here. You also have the Temperance, right? And the Temperance does talk about balance. I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Now, water sign, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, right? Maybe the Virgo did something to you and it's going to take time for you to heal from this. But it's almost like this energy where the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, it talks about the inevitable. It talks about fate. It's almost like someone didn't see something coming. What is this, lovers? If someone tried to do some sort of manipulation or some sort of spell work here with this magician, right, you see the disappointment with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. It's almost like somebody wanting another person to miss an opportunity. What is the Lover's Spirit? You have the 4 of Pentacles. And then coming out sideways is the Ace of Swords here, okay? So I feel like with the Ace of Swords, like I said, I feel like someone here may still be in some sort of kind of like limbo when it comes to making a decision. The Ace of Swords in the upright talks about mental clarity. It also talks about somebody having some sort of breakthrough. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What Spirit is saying to me that there's someone here who is holding back until some sort of news comes through. The Ace of Swords also talks about new beginnings. 4 of Pentacles, someone here may be trying to save some sort of finances here. Give me one more. Why did the Ace of Swords come out? Someone could also be holding back their feelings. I see the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. But there we have the 4 of Wands with the Moon card. With the 3 of Pentacles, yeah, definitely someone's involved in another situation. But I don't know how much they actually want to be there. The World card with the 7 of Pentacles, with the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, look at that Knight of Wands wanting to come out there. Okay. That Knight of Wands actually landed on the Hierophant. So again, I don't know if somebody got married too quickly, married too young. Spirit, what is the energy in love? Virgo's dealing with a water sign. What's the energy in love? Damn, came in the reverse. In the upright, it says, stay optimistic about your love life. It says, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Someone here is not staying optimistic about a certain situation. I don't know if someone here is trying to call in a soulmate. I feel like, okay, let me just keep going. Energy in love. Thank you, Spirit. Energy in love looks messy. Give me a message. What's the energy in love? Virgo's dealing with a water sign. Give me 6 cards. Thank you, Spirit. So we have sabotage. It says, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. You have coming in the reverse, it says reflection. It says being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. This is maybe why someone can't gain some clarity here, right? Yeah, look at it touching the Eight of Swords. I don't know if someone here is still in this situation, but show me more. You have runner. It says, I don't want to run anymore. But it came in the reverse. You have coming out as a blockage, okay? So it says reunion. It says we will always come back to each other. I feel like someone's like, I don't know. So like I said, I don't know if this is a situation where it's that kind of an energy where we make up, we break up, we make up, we break up. But what's actually changing? It's almost like, yeah, something maybe built on hope. Maybe someone hoped that someone would change. Oh, what is that falling on the floor? I don't know if I can go get it. Oh, give me a second, Virgo. Yeah, it's almost like someone's in a tricky situation. Come here. Oh, sorry, Virgo. Oh, dear. Oh, all of that for that. So it says broken. It says, I feel shattered about this situation. One more. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what fell on the table. So it says forgiveness. It says, I'm struggling to get over the past. And then you have that flipped over in my hand. It says responsibilities. It says I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Something about a kid, man. Something about a child. I don't know. Yeah, commitment at the bottom of the deck with reveal and secrets. Ouch. All right. Give me a message. These videos are only meant to be 25 minutes long. Give me a message from the water sign's higher self. It's too many, Spirit. Oh, okay. It's only two. You got transparency at the bottom of the deck. Now, the cards that are coming out for this water sign's higher self, that you have thinking. It says, I'm thinking about you at this moment. It says, thought of you never leave my mind. It says, no matter where I go. It says, the songs I am hearing reminds me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. And then you have afraid. It says, when you are not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down. It says, once you get to know me. It says, I don't want to disappoint you. It says, I am avoiding you. It says, I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward. What? Who writ these cards? It really puts me off using them. I am avoiding you. It says, I have to overcome this and myself. I don't know what they're afraid of. Okay. Spirit, not today. Give me a card. Virgo's dealing with a water sign. Thank you. So, the card coming out for you, it says you may not always understand why certain things happen. It says, however, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. It says, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, a lesson had to be learned. Spirit, give me 3 cards for the water sign going forward. And then we'll get a card for Virgo. What's the energy of the water sign going forward? 3 cards. Okay. So you have talking shit. You have screenshot. It says getting evidence, proof and facts. And then you have the love triangle. It says third party, multiple lovers and choices. And the extra card that came out here, Virgos, it says dodging bullets, okay? It says blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and it says protected by haters. So I don't know if you're going to be avoiding this person. What is the advice for Virgo? So the card coming out for you, Virgos, it says, oh, you have a king. Felt like I'm talking to a masculine energy, but guys, you know, flip it. It says stop. It says you need to get outside and soak in some fresh energy. It says before you do anything else. So I don't know if someone here is locking themselves away. It really does kind of like give me for someone almost like that hermit in the reverse energy, right? Maybe depression, or maybe someone here is just isolating themselves off from the world. But that is what I have for you, Virgos, if you are dealing with a water sign. I do hope that something has resonated with you, or not, actually. But if it has, Virgos, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe, love and light.